you got yourself one of these cute feathered birds called Budgie. But how can you tell how old is your Budgie? We're gonna discuss all the different methods to help you decide what is your Budgie's age. Make sure to watch the video I made on Budgie typography because we're gonna be using a lot of Budgie's features names. So, if your Budgie is less than 18 days old, he would be oval shaped, as he still didn't hatch. Okay, now let's get serious. It takes Budgies about 5 to 6 weeks to be fully weaned and leave the nest. So, if your Budgie can eat and drink by itself, well, he's older than 1 month for sure. Then it's time to look at the forehead. If it has bars, then your bird is less than 4 months, because at their first molt they lose these bars, which is about 4 months. You can see here the transition at about 4 months of age, where they start to lose these bars. And then they become a fully white or yellow color. Of course, there are exceptions like always. Albino and Latino Budgies, they don't have bars, for example. Also, you can look at the beak and see young Budgies have excess pigment of melanin in the beak, which also Inu Budgies don't have that because they lack the production of melanin. Now if you can't see bars or any signs of melanin on the beak, that means your Budgie is older than 4 months. But don't worry, we still have one more stage that we can identify their age, which is the iris. About 8 or 9 months old, you can start to see the iris ring around their dark eye. Because young Budgies, they don't have an iris and they have a full dark eyes. Some exceptions though are the recessive pied and dark-eyed clear varieties, which they never change with age and stay with their dark young cute eyes. Now after the 9 months, it becomes really hard to tell what age is your Budgie. At that point, you can ask the one you bought your Budgie from if he knows when was your bird born. For example, I know all my Budgie's date of birth. If you buy from a breeder, he could probably tell you the exact day your bird was born in. And some breeders have a leg band to know how old is your Budgie, so try to look at their feet and see if they have a band. Then that means you can know what age is your bird. And that's about it. There is no way to tell after 1 year old of age, other than maybe looking at their behavior and see how active they are. Older Budgies tend to become less active as they age. Probably about 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you can't really tell. And not all Budgies are the same. In fact, your Budgie could be ill, and that's why he or she is getting less active. So, to conclude, first, look at the forehead and beak. If the forehead has still bars, or the beak is still dark from the excess of melanin, then your Budgie is younger than 5 months. If it is older, then try to look and see if there is an iris around the eyes. If there isn't, then probably its age is less than 9 months. and if you could see all these features in your budgie, and the one you bought your budgie from can't help you with its birth date, then you could guess by looking at his behavior and or its build, which comes from a lot of experience, and still it is not reliable at all, and you could miss the right age by couple of years. For more about budgies, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video from YouTube and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. Or like the Facebook page if you are watching this video from Facebook.